Hello, Ross Murakami. Eric Lurl here. I'd like to say a few words about you winning the 2011 SSA General Manager of the Year award. Now, before I get to that, let me stop and express how truly sorry I am that I could not be there in person. Instead, I'm speaking to you from the mainland, the great state of Kentucky. Now, it might not be paradise here like it is there in Hawaii, but it's great here in its own way. For example, while you grow fantastic palm trees, we grow really cool evergreen trees. While you folks wear those cool Hawaiian shirts all around, we here in Kentucky have our own certain cutting-edge fashion style with things like this white tank top. You all enjoy being surrounded by beautiful blue oceans, while here in our state, we get to enjoy our own special freshwater pools. You folks grow fantastic tropical fruits, while our state tends to grow a leafy plant that makes people act like a fruit. And no, I don't have any of that to show you. So even though I'm disappointed I can't be there, you have to admit, where I live is almost just as nice. Now on to your award.
All right, we're going to be serious now. We're going to talk a little bit about why we nominated Russ Murakami to be GM of the Year. Looking at Russ's 2011 starts with looking at financials, because Russ had a great financial year. You know, Pardis goes to the zoo, who drove attendance 7% year over year, and now the zoo has attendance over 600,000. But really for us, it's not about attendance, it's about what we did, and to look at that, we look at per cap. On the retail side, Russ and his team drove per cap 43 cents, which was an increase of 31%. Now, Brad and the team were looking to drive per cap this year because the zoo was putting in a new store as part of the new front gate project. But we did not predict to get the increases that we did. They were amazing. Additionally, Russ showed some improvement on the food and beverage side, where he drove per cap 20 cents or 12%. And so what's amazing about this is he did it without any new facilities, any new capital, and an existing set of facilities that really aren't the easiest or the most modern to work with. We have a lot of challenges in that area, but yet Russ was able to drive per cap through other means. Most important to our clients and our relationship, the increase in per caps combined with the increase in attendance drove commissions to the client almost $100,000 or 44% year over year. I think if we did this for every client every year, we'd never lose an account. I'm sure they'll agree from their perspective, it was an amazing financial year from their visitor services. But it's not just the top line. Russ continues to do a great job with the bottom line in the middle of the page, where he controlled cost of goods a total 1.5%. That was 3% reduction in retail, amazing, and 1% reduction in food costs. Maintaining his costs, driving his top line, obviously SSA enjoyed an increased return, which is great. But what's most significant is that this was the third year in a row where Russ drove the top line or maintained or shrank the cost lines and drove commissions and bottom line. Outstanding P&L manager. Beyond financials, it's Russ's commitment to excellence across the board that we really need to talk about. You know, we played a big portion in that retail store build out, and though our retail executives like Brad Smithling were a leading part of that charge, Russ was on ground, very involved, coordinating between the architect and between Brad to make sure the vision was carried out. And whether it was getting fixtures in place and having the right fixtures, or coordinating the POS system, or installing the security cameras, or working with Kim to make sure we had a fresh new product mix displayed beautifully. The team really pulled it out. Now the store in Honolulu is one of the best we have in our portfolio. And on the food and beverage side, without capital, Ross continually works and shows passion for better food, whether it's his burgers he's selling to his day visitors, or whether it's the introduction for local cool daily specials. He's always trying to raise the bar in what we sell every day. But it's in our events that he really blew us away this year. We had the opportunity to do a couple really key, cooler events, and Ross and his team showed us some culinary and catering abilities that really blew us away. and really are some of the best things we did in our entire company over the course of the year. It's Russ's ability to continually build a great team of managers and always developing them that really shows what kind of leader he is. If you talk to Russ's team, you'll realize how talented they are, but also how engaged they are, and they're all on the same page, pushing for excellence in everything that they do. And it goes on from how he attacks our culture of sustainability with some of the best projects in our system, to how he brought in new services this year, the picture down below of the photo services we introduced to drive new revenue streams, to how he participates with the client on events by rolling out the SSA Manny the Meerkat costume and having a little fun, or even how he gets wind of a new customer service training program we're developing for food called FAST, and he steps up and produces a very cool video that we're going to be using across our system during 2012. The guy just does not stop. But looking at 2011, it was obviously a fantastic year with many initiatives driven by Russ, but no discussion of his year can end with that. It has to go into how he develops relationships. At the Honolulu Zoo, we report to Manuel, our zoo director, but we also report to city representatives because it's a city property and they are very involved with what we do. Additionally, we even have a society that we coordinate many activities with that's involved in the zoo. Then there's the zoo staff, then there's SSA executives and initiatives, and the SSA team. You talk to any of the folks that Russ reports to, reports with, coordinates with, collaborates with, they will all say the same thing. They enjoy working with him. This leads into why I'm most proud that you won the 2011 GM of the Year award. You're not only being recognized for what you did last year, but you're really being recognized for who you are. The truth is that you're a rare manager in our business. Your technical abilities are amazingly strong. Your work ethic is fantastic. And your spirit to serve others really shows in everything you do. I know that I speak for all of SSA, your clients and your team, when I say that we are all very proud that we get to work with you. So thanks again for a great 2011, and congratulations on being recognized as GM of the Year.